Wow, everybody. I had no idea that me going to see my children was going to be such a hell-raising firestorm of an issue that it has become. And, losing a friend here on Facebook over it. I mean, I wish no ill will on anyone. And I was just, you know, ever since I've gotten on Facebook and YouTube or doing these videos, I've just chosen to want to be completely honest about stuff and to just, be able to just be real. But it just seems like either people think that Facebook is some kind of, place where it's like some kind of fantasy world, but, Facebook is a place that is very much a real world for me. It really is. I met Jenny through Facebook. I met a wonderful woman named Sheila through Facebook, and many, many, many friends through Facebook. And these people are real. They're flesh and blood. I mean, they're people that are more than just a computer screen friend. I mean, so I don't know. Facebook has been just this wonderful gift from God to be able to transition and to be able to tell my story. And I appreciate everyone's opinion, good or bad. Everybody has the right to air their grievances if they want to. But I just would have rather have been able to have been confronted, if you're negative about what I did. I would have appreciated just to have been given a heads up in a personal message or something instead of cussing me out on my wall. I mean, who does that? I mean, I never do that to other people. I mean, I just don't understand why people feel like that's their God-given right, when you don't really know the entire situation, to just rip me a good one and to just paint me as this person who's worthy of a Jerry Springer show of her own. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, and it hurts, because, you deal with enough as it is in life. And then, I honestly, I was at my wit's end yesterday. I didn't know what I should do. Honestly, I got to the point where, I agree. I agree with the person who flamed me. I agree the best scenario, the best case is to go ahead, sorry, I always have a problem wearing these sunglasses. Go ahead, and really get therapy and get counseling going. But let me reiterate once more, if I haven't already been specific enough, I, Lynna, have tried multiple times to get my spouse to let me talk to my kids about this. And I offered her the opportunity to allow for a Christian counselor, a person who actually knew us both, to actually talk to him. I tried, but it was met with resistance. I was told in a letter that I was not going to be able to do that. I was given those specific instructions that I would have to go through a court order, a motion or something that would have to take place in order for me to be able to get these kids counseling. So who is at the dire end of wrong here when I have tried to get these kids to get some counseling on this issue and to not be left alone and expecting them to think that Dad walked out on us and abandoned us because he didn't love us. I don't know about you guys, but last night I reached a tipping point and I called. Well, I asked Jenny, and I also called my mom, Sheila here. She's not my mom, she's my trans mom, because she's a wonderful woman and she's been a real help to me. But I mean, I do have a mom, and I love her to pieces. But you know, Sheila's my trans mom, and I love her to pieces too. So here we are. You know, it's a day before I'm about to leave, or a couple days now, because I'm leaving on Wednesday. But you know, there's the moving truck, and I've got it about 3/4 full. But so there I am. You know, I'm in conversation with my spouse, and she tells me, "Why don't you just leave? You've already seen the kids. Just go." And I'm like, "That's not fair. What are you talking about? Just go." I mean, a dad just doesn't go 1,000 miles away and leaves and doesn't tell their children why they're leaving. You know, I tried to do this the right way. I gave it my best shot. But I was told, in no uncertain terms, that this was not going to happen the way I wanted it to happen. So, I couldn't figure out what else I could do. So, I did what I knew I should do. Probably wasn't the best thing. I didn't say it was. I never said that it was the perfectly right thing to do. But, I mean, given the circumstances, everybody, I don't know, what would you do? Just walk away and pretend like the kids have an abandoned father, a father who abandoned their children and left them alone and, you know, in a state by themselves and walked away? Or for them to adjust to the fact that I'm transgender? I would hope that it would be the other, because that's really what's happened here. And I'm absolutely sorry to those of you who think that I did the wrong thing. I'm sorry that my drama has turned into Facebook fodder. And I don't know who else does this. I really don't. And I don't know why I even do it. But I don't know. I must feel like there's another reason for putting this stuff out there. I mean, because you know what this world needs is people that are real like me. People that hurt and express themselves like me. And people that just say it like it is. Like me. And the truth is very difficult to handle sometimes. And life is hard. And we have things that go on in our lives as trans that most people would never have to deal with. But I make no apologies for being the person that I am. I hid in a shell for a lot of years of my life. And I'm going to be damned if I'm going to do it again, you know, because, you know, sure, there's personal stuff. I mean, yeah, you guys saw the inside of my house. I mean, I tried to be nondescript about it. I tried not to showcase my, you know, address and all that stuff. But, you know, people can put two and two together. You know, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. And, you know, I've been told not to post stuff and to pull stuff down. I mean, even like when I was at the pool and, people said, oh, you need to pull that stuff down because the lawyer will see it and they'll think that you were a predator and that you were stalking your children. And it's like, you know what? Let the lawyer think whatever the hell he wants to think. Because the fact is, all I did was go to a pool, because I saw this vehicle there, my minivan, and I knew that my kids were there. But I went for a run. I didn't know they were going to be there. So it is what it is, people. And I just try to be honest here. I'm just trying to be a real person. And I don't know if being real is just too much for some people. Gosh, I have like some makeup on my face. Yeah, I just don't know if being real is just too much, And if it is too much, then just unfriend me and don't watch my drama. Don't watch my life unfold before your very eyes, It's like, I don't know. This is like a modern day Truman Show or whatever, like that Jim Carrey movie. But, it's my life. And I choose to live it the way I choose to live it. And I'm very public about what I'm going through. But I think it's for a reason, and it's far beyond me, to stop being who I am. So I'm not. And you're just gonna have to deal with it, or just unfriend me. But in the end, I just want to let you guys know that I love my family, and I would never do anything to hurt them. I wasn't trying to traumatize my children for years. I was just not given any options, and the option of having my kids think that I hate them, that's just not an option for me. So, like it or lump it, I walked in as Lynna, and I told them about me and my truth. It is what it is.